In this video, we are going to be looking at this SSC question, and hopefully I can teach you how to go about a question like this if you sit in an examination. It reads, the weights to the nearest kg of a group of 50 students in a college of technology are given below. And so we've got this raw data, and we have two questions here. A, prepare a group frequency table with class intervals 45 to 49, 50 to 54, 50 to 59. And then we have B, using an assumed mean of 62 or otherwise, calculate the mean and the standard deviation correct to 1 decimal place. So let's solve A. Now we've got class interval. Remember, I was told to take 45 to 49, so we have 45 to 49. We have 50 to 54. We have 55 to 59. What else? Now, what I'll do here is to look for the highest number in this set of data. Now, if you look, I think the highest number is 73. So we will be having 60 to 64. Then we have 65 to 69. Then we've got 70 to 74. Remember, the highest number is 73, so we'll be fine with this. Now, the next thing we are going to have, the next column will be tally. So we are going to turn this raw data to group data. So can we do that? So the first interval is 45 to 49. I'm trying to look for numbers within this range, 45 to 49. Let's go. Alright, so 45 to 49, I have 1. I have 2. I have 3. I have 4. I have 5. I have 6. So I've got 6. So I can put tally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you understand? So we'll be having frequency 6. Let's go to the next 50 to 54. Let's do this. 50 to 54, 1. This 55 is already more than 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got 9. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Then next is 55 to 59. So we have 55 to 59. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've got 10. So we should be having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10. Do you understand? So let's go to the next. 60 to 64. 60 to 64, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we've got 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. So we've got 12. Do you understand this? So the next is 65 to 69. Let's do 65 to 69. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we've got 4, we have 5, then 6, and then 7. So we've got 7. So we should be writing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then lastly, we have 70 to 74. So let's do 70 to 74. We should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 6 of them. So we'll be having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now to confirm that we are correct, we can add. So we have 6 plus 9, 15. 15 plus 2 is 17. 17 plus 7 is 24. 24 plus 6 is 30. 0 carry 3. So we have 3, 4, 5, 50. Now this is the answer for the group frequency table. Do you understand this perfectly? Now this is how to turn an ungrouped data into a group data. Does that make sense? Now let's take B. Using an assumed mean of 62 or otherwise, calculate the mean and standard deviation of the group data correct to 1 decimal place. So we've got this, and we are told that using an assumed mean of 62, we should calculate the mean and standard deviation. Now since we've been given the assumed mean, to be able to calculate mean, we've got a special formula for that. So we'll be having x bar, which is mean, equals to assumed mean plus summation fd all over summation f. Does this make sense? So this is the formula for mean whenever you are given an assumed mean, where d equals to x minus assumed mean. Do you understand this? Now let's try to solve this. Now we have intervals here, 45 to 49, 50 to 54, to 70 to 74. Now remember, the first thing you want to do is to calculate what we call the class mark. So we can represent that as x. And I hope you've not forgotten how to calculate that. We'll do 45 plus 49 divided by 2. 45 plus 49 divided by 2. 50 plus 54 divided by 2. That way. So if we do 45 plus 49 divided by 2, we should be getting 47. 50 plus 54 divided by 2 should give us 52. 55 plus 59 divided by 2 should give us 57. 60 plus 64 divided by 2 should give us 62. 65 plus 69 divided by 2 should give us 67. 70 plus 74 divided by 2 should give us 72. Do you understand it? Alright, now that we know our x, the next thing to calculate is our d. And remember, d is x minus assumed. In the question, we're told to take assumed mean as 62. So x minus a will be 47 minus 62. 47 minus 62 should 52 minus 62 should give us minus 10. 57 minus 62 should give us minus 5. 62 minus 62 should give us 0. 67 minus 62 should give us 5. 72 minus 62 should give us 10. Do you get this? The next thing we need to do is FD. We need to find FD. So we do FD in the next column. Now remember, to calculate FD, all I will do is 6 times minus 15, 9 times minus 10, till I get to the last 6 times 10. So we have 6 times minus 15, that is minus 90. 9 times minus 10, minus 90. 10 times minus 5, minus 50. 12 times 0, 0. 7 times 5, 35. 6 times 10, 60. Does this make sense? That means we add everything under the FD column. Let's do this. Now you have to be very careful here because we have negative signs as well as positive signs. Minus 90 minus 90 is minus 180. Minus 180 minus 50 is minus 230. Minus 230 plus 35 is minus 195. Minus 195 plus 60 is minus 135. Do you get this? So we add this up. 6 plus 9 plus 2 plus 7 plus 6 is 30. 0 carry 3. 3 plus 1 plus 1 is 5. So we've got 50. Now we can now calculate the mean. So we have x bar equals to, assumed mean is 62. 62 plus 135. So I have minus 135. I put this in brackets because we shouldn't have two signs together. All over summation f is 50. So I have x bar equals to 62. Plus times minus is minus. 135 divided by 50 is 2.7. So we have x bar equals to 62 minus 2.7 is 59.3. So our mean is 59.3. Do you understand this? Now the second part of the question is to find the standard deviation. Now what we are going to do, the first thing obviously is to write the formula for standard deviation. Standard deviation equals to square root of variance. I hope you can still remember. And variance for group summation f into bracket x minus x bar square all over summation f. Can you remember? Alright, so we need to find values for x minus x bar. That's the first thing we need to do. So we come back to our table and create a column for x minus x bar. Now remember, this is our x, 47, 52, 57, 62, and our x bar is 59.3. So we'll be saying 47 minus 59.3, 52 minus 59.3, and so on. So let's start. 47 minus 59.3 will give us minus 12.3. 52 minus 59.3 will give us minus 7.3. 57 minus 59.3 will give us minus 2.3. 62 minus 59.3 will give us 2.7. 67 minus 59.3 will give us 7.7. And lastly, 72 minus 59.3 will give us 12.7. I hope you got this. Now I'll come back to the formula. We have x minus x bar square. So we need to square this column. Everything in this column we square it. So let's do that. X minus x bar square. So we'll be having minus 12.3 square, which is minus 12.3 times minus 12.3. That will give us positive value 151.29. Minus 7.3 times minus 7.3 will give us 53.29. Minus 2.3 times minus 2.3 will give us 5.29. 2.7 times 2.7 will give us 7.29. 7.7 times 7.7 will give us 59.29. Then lastly, 12.7 times 12.7 will give us 161.29. Do you understand this? We're having f into bracket x minus x bar all square. So we create a column for that. We should have f into bracket x minus x bar all square. What that means is that we'll be multiplying frequency by each of these. Does that make sense? So let's start. 6 times 151.29 will be 907.74. Then we've got 9 times 53.29. We have 479.61. Then next, 10 times 5.29, 52.9. Then next 12 times 7.29, 87.48. Then next 7 times 59.29, we have 415.03. So lastly, we have 6 times 161.29. That will give us 967.74. 967.74. Now we'll come back to the formula. We have summation f into bracket x minus x bar square. Summation f into bracket x minus x bar square. It then means we are going to add all the values on that column f into bracket x minus x bar square. Can we do that? So we have 4 plus 1 5, 5 plus 8 13, 13 plus 3 is 16, 16 plus 4 is 20, 0 carry 2. 2 plus 7 is 9, 9 plus 6 is 15, 15 plus 9 is 24, 24 plus 4 is 28, 28 plus 7 is 35, 5 carry 3. I put my decimal point. 3 plus 7 is 10, 10 plus 9 is 19, 19 plus 2 is 21, 21 plus 7 is 28, 28 plus 5 is 33, 33 plus 7 is 40. So 0 carry 4. 4 plus 7 is 11. 11 plus 5 is 16. 16 plus 8 is 24. Plus 1 is 25. 25 plus 6 should give us 31. 1 carry 3. 3 plus 9 is 12. 12 plus 4 is 16. 16 plus 4 is 20. 20 plus 9 is 29. So we have 2910.5. Now we can slot that into the formula. So remember, our formula is variance equals to summation f into bracket x minus x bar square all over summation f. So we have variance equals to, what did we get for summation f into bracket x minus x bar square? This. So we have 2910.5 all over summation f is 50 all over 50. Remember, this 0 at the end is as good as nothing. So it means that our variance equals to 2910.5 divided by 50 is 58.21. So variance equals to 58.21. If variance equals to 58.21, it means our standard deviation equals to square root of 58.21, which means standard deviation equals to square root of 58.21 is 7.6 kilogram, and this is our answer, 7.6 kilogram. Let me put the unit form in too. Don't forget, you create the table, and then by going through the formula you should be able to know what to compute next. The second thing you should not forget is the formula for mean when given assumed mean. Mean equals to assumed mean plus summation fd all over summation f, where d equals to x minus assumed mean. I hope you understand this.